Remember that one time in Sister Wives history when Isabel had that major surgery just a few years ago? Kody not only couldn't contribute financially, but he couldn't even go to the surgery, major back surgery, spine surgery. Y'all, this surgery was so major, life-altering. He couldn't go. He used the excuse about the COVID. But yet he not only went to officiate a wedding, he went to a funeral. Child, he went to everything. He was out and about. And then had the nerve to try to manipulate his daughter and brainwash her, in my opinion, by saying, oh, you're not going to be bitter about me not going to your surgery, are you? You got some balls. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Not today, not tomorrow. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, and still be standing. But anyway, before we get into this video, I gotta say welcome back to my channel. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad you're here. If you're new here, stick around and subscribe. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. If you can't tell, I'm still a little raspy. The pollen has pollinated my lungs. It is what it is, and Kody is what he is. A POS, in my opinion. This fan took to Reddit and posted, I call BS. All right, I am so glad Kody went to Grandma Cheryl's funeral, but I also think it's utter BS. He didn't go to Isabel's surgery. I get he wouldn't have to quarantine prior for the funeral, but a brother, sister, wife, a mom should understand how important this is to go to your child's big surgery. But Robyn said Solomon and Ariella couldn't go that long without Kody. But I think it's her who couldn't. So she bullied him to stay. He picked his priority. That would stick with me for a long time. I agree completely. And didn't he go to a wedding? He went to officiate his friend's wedding? Okay. Didn't have a problem doing that. We all seen him dancing at the wedding, being around all these people at the wedding, having a ball during the same time that he couldn't go to his daughter's surgery because he was using the excuse he didn't want to get out and about and be around everybody. Be exposed to the illness that he exposed himself to. Well, I mean, that is what would stick with me if I was Isabel. I'm sure it does. Then in a clip, he said she protested too much and was acting like a victim. That put 2 nails in the coffin. He skipped it and then trashed Christine when it made her angry. He's a bigger scum than I ever imagined. Enjoy your white elephant prize, Robyn. Then he referred to Christine going to surgery as a vacation. He called her wanting to visit her dad when he first got sick, her wanting to go on vacation, and she could save the grocery money like Robyn did when Robyn took him and her kids to Hawaii way back in early Vegas. He is self-centered, smug, entitled POS. If it was my kids, I'd absolutely make a road trip for a scary surgery as fun and pleasant as possible. He's a terrible father. I'm still shocked to this day by his behavior regarding Isabel's surgery, from asking them to postpone after hearing that Isabel is in pain, then refusing to go. No words can describe what kind of hurt that causes a child. Both of my parents came to a relatively minor surgery with me 2 years ago and were there the whole time, and I'm grown. It's disgusting that he thinks he's justified in what he did there. He didn't even try. That was the point where I figured he was beyond hope, honestly. My thoughts. He's such an idiot. It makes me sick that Kody didn't go to Isabel's surgery, and it infuriates me that his stated reason was that he couldn't leave his family for that long. It disgusts me that Robyn wouldn't want him to be there for a child and for another wife who were going through something so huge. Robyn married a man with 3 existing wives. If things were fair, she'd only see him every 4th day anyway. When Christine and Isabel got out of the hospital and arrived where they were staying, there was a bouquet of flowers, and Isabel perked up, but then they were just from her grandparents, which, don't get me wrong, was very nice. Man, even if Kody wouldn't go, he could have still easily made Isabel feel loved, and he just didn't. Imagine if he'd sent her a different treat every day. So low effort, and yet how happy that would have made his daughter. I'm sure that was the last straw for Christine. He couldn't even think to send her flowers. He had nothing to do with her recovery and medicine schedule. He's got no excuses. There's no way he got a chance at heaven. He's going to live his afterlife in Y'all, I am not doing that. I'm not saying where he going in his afterlife. That is not me to judge. I'm just saying. Yeah, but we've had 19 seasons to witness Robyn's sentiments failing to align with her actions. Period. She's been interfering with Kody's relationships from the very beginning, and he allowed it to happen. You're not wrong. I'd like to add that Robyn also used the kids as an excuse to keep Kody home because she was jealous and vindictive toward Christine. Robyn did not want her man spending time with her enemy's sister wife. Exactly. She can't have Kody alone with Christine for that long. And absolutely couldn't road trip with Christine and Kody to, I don't know, give more support to her sister wife and the kids. Nope. Solomon and Ariella can't be out in the world, and she can't leave them with her nanny. Even though she can be gone for 2 weeks when Mykelti had her babies. Guess it was different or something. Yep, we all agree. That was indeed the straw that broke the camel's back. Kody could have flown in the day before the surgery, stayed 2 days, and flown home. He was probably gone that amount of time to attend the wedding he officiated. He was able to leave Solomon and Ariella for that event. He's a horrible father and even worse person. And reminder, while Kody and Robyn were purchasing investments like paintings and Etsy dolls, $56,000 to $75,000, not one penny was offered for her surgery. Christine did it all on her own with having online sales of her clothing. Never, ever underestimate the power of a pissed mother to get something done that her child needs. Also, period. In my honest opinion, it was unforgivable to not go to surgery with her. This is why the redemption arc this season is not landing like they thought it would. This wasn't a oopsie doodles. The viewers will never forget it. He didn't have to be gone the entire time, and he could have quarantined at Christine's house. When he got back, it was empty. See, that was a good point. He, or should I say Robyn, chose for him not to go. She could not handle him being away from her precious little ones, but it was fine for him to be away from a daughter in need. Christ. The man had to go with Aurora to get her ears pierced. But he couldn't go to major surgery. Robyn was never ever going to allow Kody to go with another wife to visit his adult children or grandchildren that live outside of Flagstaff. No wife would be able to take a vacation with her husband that was longer than 2 days. How long was this going to go on? And what age do her kids have to be for him not to have to be under their strict rules? He was a polygamist. Somebody should have told Robyn that means he actually has other wives and families. Obviously, Robyn browbeat him into doing what she wanted. As far as I've seen, that's all she's ever done. She steamrollers over everyone else to get what she wants in the end. The BS was officiating and dancing at an out-of-state wedding during COVID. Kody did not go to Isabel's surgery because he didn't want her to have it or pay for it. He was punishing Isabel and Christine. With that being said, he absolutely needed to go to Cheryl's funeral. Or is it Cheryl? I think that's how you pronounce it. Either way. Robyn was a total B about him possibly missing Christmas. So shitty he didn't go, and then he also didn't help care for her after. I mean, Janelle offered to sleep in Christine's backyard so she could help Christine out because she knew how much work it was going to be for one person alone. He truly is one of the worst fathers on TV. Oh, let's end with this because we remember this. And he said to Isabel, this was afterwards, or was it before? Either way, he said it. You aren't going to be a bitter housewife about this, are you? I wanted to reach into the TV and strangle him. Abandoning your child in this huge moment in need, then misogynistically blaming her if she dare have any feelings about it. See, I mean, that right there was the end for me. I'm like, dude, you have the balls to sit there to your daughter and say, well, you're not going to be a bitter housewife about it, are you? I would have got up and walked out and said, goodbye. Get out of my presence, Cooter, Kotex. Because you ain't no daddy. You damn sure ain't my daddy. Goodbye, Toodles. Don't need you. Peace out. Ain't never needed you, clearly. Don't need you now. All he does, in my opinion, is disrespect his own kids, his own blood. He talks so bad and hateful about them all. And not only talk bad, he treats them like shit. Not going to a major surgery and then not going to visit them or care for them afterwards, you're a piece of shit. I mean, you really are. Don't you dare call yourself a parent. Don't you dare say the phone works both ways. Boy, bye. Goodbye. But don't forget to set them DVRs and mark them calendars because guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I'm going to get my voice back. Okay? It's getting there. Just bear with me. This Sunday, Sister Wives Season 19 Part 2 is back. Brand new episodes aired this Sunday exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all better tune in. You know I'm going to tune in. Don't forget to like and share this video. Let me know what y'all think. What was your honest thoughts about how he just neglected Isabel? And then kind of just berated her by saying, you know, you're not going to be bitter about it, are you? Excuse me? But you turned around and attended other events and took your adopted daughter to go get her ears pierced? Excuse me? How hurtful. Like I said, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Hit that subscribe button below this video and click that notification bell that's located beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.